What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. So guys, today we are checking out the double cash mode of this week again, like we always do. This week we have double cash on the open wheel races. We also have triple cash on the deadline adversary mode, but I already made a video about that a couple of months ago. If you want to see it, top right, you can click it right now. So the open wheel races, double cash this week, you can find it at Rockstar Created Jobs. Go under races and then just scroll down to the letter O, and then you will find all the open wheel races. Now for the people who don't have a open wheel car, so who don't have a custom one, the casino car or the podium car of this week is actually an open wheel car as well. It's the BR8, very good open wheel car. It's also the one that I use. If you want one for free, you can maybe use like the closed application method to get it for free. 3.5 mil that you will save. So in the pre-game lobby, you have the number of laps, you have the race type, so the race type can be non-contact or standard. Then you also have the number of laps. You can increase these by 5, so it goes from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, so you don't have anything in between, you guys get it. Then you also have the time of day and the weather. Now the weather, I would always pick bright, because if you do like rainy or something like that, you're gonna slip, especially with these cars. Now when you pick your car, always pick custom if you can. That's a very good tip. You can also pick the hardness of your tires. You can pick between soft, medium and hard. I always go for medium, but basically what this does in very simple words, if you have soft tires, then you will have more traction and a little bit less speed. If you have hard tires, you will have less traction and a little bit more speed. So basically you could say if you have soft tires, you have more control of your car, kind of, but you go slower a little bit. So don't expect that you will go like 10 miles per hour slower, of course, but just a little bit. And if you have hard tires, you will go a little bit faster, but in those turns it will be a little bit harder to get your control of your car. Now for the people who have a custom open wheel car, you probably know from free mode or from the races that you also have a boost. This boost, you can start using it starting from lap 2, so in lap 1 you can't use it. And basically you have like a small yellow bar under your map, bottom left, and there you can see how much boost you have. And if it's totally empty, you can refill it by just releasing your gas. So every time that you release your gas, so R2 on PS4 or PS5, then it will actually refill, and then when it's full you can use it, or when it's half full you can also use it, but I always recommend to use it when it's full and always use it entirely so you can actually get the most out of it. Now next to the map you also have a little car, like a F1 car or a open wheel car, and there you can actually see the state of your tires, the state of your spoiler, the state of your front wing and all of that. And for example, my tires were orange, so I just went right of the finish. I went to the pit stop, and you have to brake in the pit stop lane and then you can fix it all. Now be careful, because in the pit stop lane you always have to fully stop or else it doesn't fix it. So if you just slow down, it won't do anything. You actually have to stop, so don't waste time. Just stop immediately so you can go ahead and go back. Now a lot of people, they don't go to the pit stop lane because they don't want to waste time, of course. But if you have like orange tires and they're close to red, then you might have to go, because if they actually pop during the race, then you're already done. So you can't be first anymore. Now for the tires, they can actually get damaged pretty easily if you're not driving on the road, so on the asphalt. If you're slipping, if you're not driving good, basically, just like in real life, they will get damaged. But for example, for the spoiler, for the front wing, don't worry about that. As long as you don't crash, nothing will happen. But if you do crash, it can be that the parts actually fall off, and then you obviously have to go to the pit stop. So in this race, I really recommend that you don't actually crash people, because it might be that the guy that you hit gets out perfectly fine and that you actually lose a spoiler or a front wing, and then you're actually screwed. Now when it comes to the payment of open wheel races when double cash, I have to be honest, they're not that good. As you guys can see over here, I was first. We started the race with like 13 or 14 people, I think, and I only got 44k for a 15-minute race. Now I have done some others as well. I had, for example, in a fuller lobby, I got like 60k, I think, for a 11-minute race, but that's still not that good. So even if you're first, the payment is not that good. But this game mode is just something totally different in GTA, in my opinion. It's totally different from all the other races, so I just enjoy it very much, even when it's not double or triple cash. It doesn't matter. And in the beginning, yeah, you have to get kind of used to it, to be honest, because it's a totally different racing style than the other GTA races. But anyway, the payment, not so great even with the double, but it's very nice to play. And if you have a open wheel car, like, you paid so much for it, so you want to use it as well, of course. So guys, that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys will enjoy the open wheel races. As I said, the deadline video is already on my channel if you want to check it out, because that's triple cash this week as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, and peace out, you guys.